Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stacy, and y'all, I got another good topic for you on today. But before we get started, please don't forget to like this video, leave your comments down below, and share this video with someone that you think that it could help. Y'all, I'm not going to be before you long. That's that church talk. But seriously, short, sweet, to the point. Today I was having a conversation. And this conversation basically went into the direction of how people treat you. This is the one thing that I have learned from my 50 years of living, bless God. And that is, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow and what you don't allow. When you learn to set boundaries for yourself and other people, you will find that things will begin to change around you and in you and around other people and in them too. Because when a person knows that you will allow any and everything to come at you, that's exactly what they're going to do. But when you start setting boundaries, and a lot of people don't like boundaries, y'all, but when you start setting boundaries and you be like, no, you will not do this, you will not do that, then that's when you can find out who's really for you and who's not. Because if a person is really in your corner and they really want to be in your life, they will respect what you're saying and they will make the changes. One thing I have learned is that this is what I tell people all the time. You might not like nothing I do. You might not like the choices I make, and that's fine. You have every right not to like them. But what you will do is you might not like them, but you will respect them. If you don't like what I'm doing, if I'm not hurting nobody, if I'm not wreaking havoc in other people's lives, if I'm not doing anything breaking the law or that's going to end me up in jail or you or end somebody up in the hospital or the grave, if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to be around it. You might not like, and I'm finna speak about me right now. You might not like my lifestyle. You might not like what I'm doing, but you will respect it. And if you don't like it, if you don't want to be a part of it, you don't have to be. One thing about me, if you know me, you know I don't force myself on anybody. Either you want to be in my life or you don't. And I make it real easy. One thing I did have to learn is I had to cut off access. I had to cut off access to me. Because I realized a lot of times when people know you are accessible and they can still get at you and they can still come at you, that's what they do. When I tell you I don't like something that you're doing, or I don't like something you're saying, it makes me feel this kind of way, it's disrespectful, XYZ, and you still do it, you don't care. So at that point, I have to make a decision, because you go do whatever I allow you to do. So if I allow you to keep saying things to me that I don't like, if I allow you to keep doing things to me that I don't like, then guess what? You're going to keep doing it. So at that point, when I tell you something, I don't like it, I don't like what you're doing, I don't like what you're saying, and you keep doing it, at that point, at that very moment, I have to make a decision. Either I'm going to teach them that this is okay and you can keep doing this to me, or I'm going to teach them that this is not okay, and because you haven't learned your lesson, or you just refuse to listen and respect me and respect my boundaries, now I'm going to have to cut off access to me. So now at this point, access denied. I will no longer answer phone calls. I will no longer respond to text messages. You won't even have access to my social medias. I've had to learn that. I didn't always do that, y'all. I used to be, the nice guy, always being nice and out of sight, out of mind, or just let people, I wasn't like that. Then I got like that, and then I went back to, I'm like, what happened? Ministry happened. I grew. And one thing about it, when you get all that gunk out of you, you do become nicer. You do tend to allow things to happen that you normally wouldn't have. This is what I found with me. I became this person that I gave people way more chances than they deserve. But we all know the popular saying, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. When a person show you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them. A lot of times we give people the benefit of the doubt, or we say, oh, they didn't mean it. We make excuses. It's time out for making excuses. A lot of times people be telling you exactly how they feel, but because we want to see the good, we'll, oh no, they didn't mean that, or they was just angry, or they was under the influence. No. Like the saying go, a drunk man's words is a sober man's thoughts. So one thing I've never done this, y'all. If I said or did something under the influence, it's just liquid courage. I don't blame it, or as the son go, blame it on the alcohol. I don't do that. Because at the end of the day, I knew what I was doing. Now, there are some parts that I might forget, but overall, I knew what I was doing. So I don't allow, because I don't make that excuse, I don't allow people to make that excuse to me. Oh, I was under the influence, or I was just angry about so-and-so. Okay, I get it. But what you will not do is you won't take out on me what somebody else did to you. You're not going to do that, because I don't do it. You have to teach people how to treat you. And you do that by what you allow and what you don't allow. And when people get to that point where you're telling them, you're setting boundaries, and you're telling them, I don't like this, I don't like that, and they keep doing it, it's time for you to cut them off. And if you don't cut them off, don't get mad when they keep doing it, because you are allowing it. By excusing it, by allowing it, when you don't put somebody in their place for something they've done that's very offensive to you, and you just don't deal with it, you just let them keep doing it, you basically, by not saying anything, you have really said something. You have really said to them, it's okay. It's okay if you treat me like that. It's okay if you talk to me like that. No, sir. No, ma'am. It's not okay. And I'm not going to keep allowing it. So if that means I got to start cutting people off, because see, one thing that was said to me way back when is your cutoff game is strong. No, it's get strong when I've had enough. Because initially I don't cut people off. I give them chances. I keep giving them chance after chance after chance, until at some point I just have to say, you know what, enough is enough. When am I going to start saying enough is enough? When am I going to because one thing I know about people, they can know that they doing wrong and handling you, mishandling you or whatever, but as long as you keep letting them do it, they going to keep doing it. You have to be the one to stop it. So I'm like this, you know what? This a wrap. What I don't allow people to do, because like I said, you don't have to you don't have to like my lifestyle. You don't have to agree with it, but you will respect it. You don't have to like my marriage. You don't have to agree with my marriage, but you will respect. I'm not going to allow you to keep disrespecting my marriage. And I've had people to do that. Instead of saying that, if it was, you want to say your friend. Who is my friend? What's her name? Excuse me? You mean my wife? What's my wife's name? Oh, my wife's name is Carrie. Do not be disrespectful, because I'm not disrespectful. I've had people to do that. And my thing is, when I'm going to correct you one time when it comes to that. And then after that, I'm going to have to go and cut you off. One thing I could truly say about Carrie, even when we was going through our changes, what you will not do is disrespect me. Not to her, not around her. She has always been very protective of me. And she cut off some people and put some people in their place because they have been disrespectful. Like she say, that's my wife. You will not disrespect her. I don't care how you feel. You're not going to disrespect her. I'm the same way. That's my wife. You're not going to disrespect her. When you disrespect her, you're disrespecting me. And we can't, I'm not going to allow it. So if I correct you one time, and I guess y'all can figure out somebody did that. If I have to correct you one time, that's it. You do it again, access denied. It is that simple. It's not no deep thought about it. It's not no rocket scientist, technology. It's simple. If I tell you I don't like something, or if you be disrespectful, I have no room in my life for disrespectful people. You will not disrespect me. You might not like me, you might not agree with me, but you will respect me. And if you can't, I will cut you all the way off and be done with it. Won't give you another thought. Because one thing about me, I'm a very respectable person. I don't care who you are. I'm respectable even to children, to look. Everybody deserves respect. I'm a very respectable person. And that's why I'm real funny about that. And that's just something I can't waver in that area. That's something I stand strongly behind. I'm very big on respect. So when you got people in your life that keep disrespecting you, keep doing things that you don't like, it is at something you got to say, access denied. And keep it moving. I'm done. Hey, I'm done. You know, okay, apparently you ain't listening to me. You don't take me seriously. So I'm going to do like my grandmother used to say, I make a believe at you. I'll show you better than I can tell you. And with that, that's all I want to stop by and say, y'all. Stop allowing people to disrespect you. Only you can stop that. If you allow it, then don't get mad when they do it. If somebody disrespect you and you keep letting them, don't get mad, because you done basically said, it's okay if you disrespect me. If you don't like it, correct them the first time, so you ain't got to keep dealing with the domino effect behind it. No, you're not going to keep disrespecting me. You will not do that. And if they keep doing it after you done told them not to, then you have to be the one to cut off the access. I love you, my BSSTs. And please don't forget to like this video. Leave your comments down below. And please, please, please share it with somebody. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all when? Tomorrow.